So growing up in the game, I always heard that white girls were kind of the prize. Black girls were low budget. You can go out on the street and find any black girl at any time of the day when you wanted it. So they call white girls snow and they call black girls crow. A lot of motherfuckers always say this all the time, snow go. Snow go, which means that the white girls go, the white girls get money. It's common for a white girl to get a car from a trick. That's something that happens with a white girl regularly. A black girl, she has to work to get a car from a trick. She has to be nice to him, do research. They have to know about sports. They have to know about some things that are happening in the stock market. White girls don't have to know any of these things. The white girl can keep the attention just by simply being a bimbo. Big and sexy. It doesn't happen that way for a black girl. She has to keep a man interested by talking. When it comes to a white girl, she is forced into prostitution. There's a gun put to her head and she's told to prostitute. Black girls, you know, they're just kind of fast and they like to fuck a lot, and so that's why they become prostitutes. I was turned out when I was 12. There's no really big deal about a black girl that's turned out 12 years old. So I have this close friend. We've known each other all our lives. When I was turned out at 12, I came to her and I expressed to her what had happened to me. And she was absolutely appalled and she was absolutely disgusted by it. We stopped talking. Her mother or somebody even might have said that I was a bad influence on her life. Fast forward 20 years down the line, right? Well, she's an escort. That's what she does for a living. I didn't fucking hang out with her and she still ended up being a fucking whore and I had nothing to do with it. So now she thinks because she's an escort that there's some sort of status on being a fucking whore. I don't do that. I don't just meet random guys. I don't have to stand in the streets. Even though we're both whores, even though we both fuck for money. She's an escort. Not a whore. Yeah. She only thinks that because she's white. White girls, they're treated good no matter what. If they're a whore or if they're not. There's like this saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And I always like to say, well, they're only talking about black girls when they said that. The whole song, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You think they were talking about white girls? Yeah, the white girls they hang out with all the time, right? No, that's not who the fuck they were talking about. They were talking about the fucking black girls that they're always around. That's who they're talking about. Like, I have a hard time with that. Like, I have a really, really hard time with, you know, just being okay with who I am, with like being proud of who I am. Like, every now and then, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I meet some white guys that are like so into it, like so cool with it and shit. They're like, I can't stand white girls. And it just trips me out because I'm like, what the fuck you mean? You know, because you're white. But white guys, they say white girls are high maintenance. They say they can't have a conversation with them. Like, they're always in an awkward situation around them. Like, let me get everything right. And it's like, I guess like with me, they feel like they can chill or be who they want to be.